Good morning and welcome to the Navy Live broadcast of the USS Harry S. Truman Homecoming. I'm Petty Officer Justin Ailes reporting for Navy Public Affairs Support Element East at Naval Station Norfolk, Virginia on this chilly Friday. Today we are bringing you live coverage of the Truman's return to homeport after completing more than 9 months at sea. Joining us today is Petty Officer Mandello, who will be speaking with our family members and friends in attendance as we welcome home Truman and her sailors. Petty Officer Mandello, over to you.
Thank you, Petty Officer Ailes. I'm Petty Officer Chelsea Mandello, and as you can see, we have a lot of excited friends and family members here to welcome home our Truman sailors. I'll be speaking with some of these individuals this morning to get a feel for how excited they are for today's special event. Petty Officer Ailes, back to you.
Thank you, Petty Officer Mandello. Coming up, we'll be providing you information on some of the impressive accomplishments Truman has made during this deployment, and we'll take a look at what it takes to make a sea tour successful. Today's broadcast can be viewed at navylive.dod.mil, and we invite those who can't be with us today to check out the website and leave your comments as we welcome home our sailors. Truman is returning to Norfolk today after completing her support of Operation Enduring Freedom, a multinational humanitarian and maritime security operation. Truman, which is the flagship for the Harry S. Truman Carrier Strike Group, most recently deployed to the U.S. 5th Fleet Area of Responsibility, conducting maritime security operations and supporting theater security cooperation efforts. Carrier Air Wing 3 embarked on board the aircraft carrier, flew more than 2,900 sorties and more than 16,000 flight hours in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Truman's commanding officer, Captain Bob Roth, said recently, the teamwork between Truman and Carrier Air Wing 3 was the driving force behind successful support for Operation Enduring Freedom. Coming up, we'll discuss more about Truman's support of Operation Enduring Freedom and speak with family and friends in attendance. But now let's check in with Petty Officer Mandello in the crowd.
Thank you, Petty Officer Ailes. Well, I'm here with one of these excited family members who are here to welcome home her Truman sailor. So how are you doing today, ma'am?
Good.
All right, can you tell me your name?
Devin Masker.
All right, and who are you here to see, Devin?
My husband, Corey.
All right, you seem very excited to see her.
Yes, extremely excited.
And a little cold.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's okay.
I wish we were in Florida.
Me too. That'd be nice.
All right, so where are you coming from, Devin?
We live in Hampton, but we're from Ohio.
Okay.
So.
All right, so you didn't have to drive too far.
No, not far at all. But the traffic, oh.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't imagine that. There's only a few thousand people here.
I mean, it wasn't too bad. But.
Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about what your sailor does?
He's an AT, so he works on the airplanes aboard the ship.
Okay. Have you been talking to him during his deployment?
Yes, the whole entire time. Skyping as much as possible every time we get a chance.
Okay, that's great. So what are some of the exciting things that he's been doing during this deployment?
Oh, let's see. He went and played soccer with some of the kids, read books at a library to some of the kids, just all kinds. Right now, I couldn't tell you.
Okay, do you know where some of his ports visits were?
Dubai, Bahrain, Marseille, Spain.
Okay, those are some great places, man. I wouldn't mind being in Spain right now.
Oh, yeah, me either. That'd be good.
All right, well, if you could look in your camera and talk to your sailor right now, what would you say?
I love you and I cannot wait to see you. Hurry up.
Jeez, we're all really cold.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Petty Officer Ailes, back to you.
Thank you, Petty Officer Mandello. As we wait on Truman's arrival, it's interesting to note that while deployed, Truman has traveled nearly 42,000 nautical miles in 9 months and unloaded 2.8 million pounds of ordnance in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Along with Truman, USS San Jacinto, USS Bulkley, and USS Mason departed Norfolk, and USS Gettysburg departed Mayport, Florida, July 22, 2013. The 5 ships and air wings supported Operation Enduring Freedom, conducted maritime security operations, and supported theater security cooperation efforts in the 5th and 6th Fleet Area of Responsibility. The Carrier Strike Group provided a wide range of flexible capabilities, including expeditionary power projection, forward naval presence, crisis response, sea control, and counterterrorism. Navy leaders recognize that adjusting carrier deployment schedules has operational and personal impacts, such as training cycle adjustments, crew and family uncertainty, and some reductions to quality of life port visits. Navy leaders remain mindful of these impacts even as we maintain a primary focus on mission requirements for combatant commanders. Our sailors are dedicated professionals and show great resiliency during times of unexpected changes. They continue to remain focused on accomplishing their missions in support of presidential and combatant commander objectives. The Harry S. Truman Carrier Strike Group took part in Joint Fleet synthetic training scenarios and a composite training unit exercise prior to deploying to confirm joint operating procedures were correct and ready to work closely with military services of our neighbors and allies, as the Navy works with global partners to protect the maritime freedom that is the basic for global prosperity. Now let's check back in with Petty Officer Mandello, standing by with family and friends. Mandello, over to you.
Officer Els. Again, I'm Petty Officer Chelsea Mandello, and I'm out here interviewing some wonderfully excited friends and family members of the Truman Sailors. So, ma'am, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
All right, what's your name?
Pam Shipper,
All right, well, Miss Shepard, where are you coming from today?
Georgia.
Oh, man, I wish I was in Georgia right now.
It's cold there too.
Don't tell me that. Don't ruin my dreams. How was the drive up here?
It was great. We got in traffic getting on base, but it's worth that wait.
Yeah, it happens to me every morning. Don't worry. So, who are you here to see?
My son Eric,
Oh, tell me a little bit about Eric.
he is ABH on the ship, so he works in the tower and on the flight deck, and I miss him. I'm glad he's coming home.
All right. Well, Eric sounds like a wonderful gentleman. Yeah. Have you been talking to him during the deployment?
I have, yes. We've got to Skype a few times and email, and a couple times on Facebook, so you hang on to every little word that you get.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame you. All right. So you're looking forward to hearing some of those adventures?
Oh, yes, very much so, and pictures.
Oh, yeah. Do you know where some of the ports were that he visited?
He went into Bahrain, Dubai, and Spain, and I'm not sure the other one. I don't remember.
That's okay. I'm sure he'll be able to tell you all about it. All right. So you're pretty excited to have him home.
Oh, very.
Great. Now, when he comes off that ship, what's the first thing that you're going to do?
I'm going to hug him and not let go.
All right. You going to take him out for dinner tonight?
Definitely, yes. Whatever he wants, he gets.
I'm sure anything's better as long as he's off there.
That's right.
Well, I'm glad that you're excited. Now, if you could just look into the camera and you could tell him anything, what would it be?
Eric, I am so proud of you and all the sailors on the Truman, and we're so glad y'all are home. And I miss you, and I'll hug you in a few minutes.
All right. Well, thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Well, there you have it. Petty Officer Ailes, back to you.
Thank you, Petty Officer Mandello. During Truman's support of Operation Enduring Freedom, she participated in 26 underway replenishments at sea and had the opportunity to visit 8 different ports. She unloaded more than 8,000 pallets of supplies, and her crew consumed more than $12 million worth of food. Of the 5 galleys on board, more than 690,000 corn dogs, 200,000 hamburgers, and 150,000 pizzas were served to her crew. So it's safe to say Truman sailors were well fed. To burn off some of the calories, nearly 2,000 exercise classes were conducted on board, and more than 240,000 miles were ran on the ship's treadmills. Truman and her sailors should be arriving soon, so please stay tuned. Thank you again for joining us for the Navy Live broadcast of the USS Harry S. Truman's homecoming. Truman can travel in excess of 30 knots and has a ship's company of nearly 3,000 men and women. With the embarked air wing and staff, the number rises to more than 4,700. Carriers support and operate aircraft that engage in attacks on airborne, afloat, and ashore targets that threaten free use of the sea and engage in sustained operations in support of other U.S. and coalition forces. Deployed worldwide in support of the U.S. interests and commitments, carriers can be tasked to support operations ranging from peacetime presence to full-scale war. Together with the embarked air wing, the carriers have vital roles across the full theater spectrum. While deployed, Truman and the Carrier Strike Group conducted a full range of combined Carrier Strike Group operations with a French Navy strike group for more than 5 weeks in the Gulf of Oman, Arabian Sea, and Arabian Gulf. The 2 navies operated and exercised together, conducting flight operations, boarding exercises, air defense exercises, combat search and rescue training, live gunnery exercises, and personnel exchanges. Now let's check back in with Petty Officer Mandello, standing by with family and friends. Mandello?
Thank you, Petty Officer Ailes. Well, I'm here with one of these wonderful, excited family members who's going to tell us a little bit about her sailor. Hi, ma'am. How are you today?
I'm doing fine, and you?
I'm wonderful. A little cold. I thought the sun was coming out, but it changed its mind.
Yes.
So, can you tell me your name?
My name is Shalisa Harris.
All right. And where are you coming from, Miss Harris?
Eaton, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, how's the weather down there?
Cool, cold.
Okay. How was the drive?
Good.
Yeah. All right. Good. So, who are you waiting for today?
My son,
Okay. What's his name?
Quayshawn Harris.
All right. Well, please tell me a little bit about him.
My son Quayshawn Harris, he's at E2, and he been gone from overseas for 9 months. So he coming back home today. So I'm happy and excited to see him back.
You seem happy and excited.
Oh
to have him
yes,
back.
little nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. I'm sure he's more than happy to see you.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, do you know what Quayshawn does on the ship?
He's on float to do a little bit of everything right now.
All right. Does he email you often?
Oh yes, he talked to me. Yeah.
He's a good son then.
Oh yes, very wonderful. Love him to death.
All right.
He's my baby.
Oh, good. Now, do you know some of the places that he's visited on deployment?
He gonna been to London. He been to Spain,
Man.
and I'm quite sure what other place he
Okay.
been.
You know, I like both of those places. I
Yes.
haven't been to those places.
Yes, he said Spain was very beautiful.
Oh, okay. So he had a good time.
Oh yes, he enjoyed it. He said, "Mama, I done been so many places that I would probably never get to go to, but it's all right. My baby went, so I'm happy."
Okay. So you're expecting photos and possibly some gifts.
Oh yes.
Okay. Is he gonna be in trouble if he doesn't get you gifts?
Oh, he gonna bought me some. He gonna send me some home too. So that's good. That's wonderful. He was 17 when they left, and he's 19 now. Had his 19th birthday on the ship. So God is good all the time.
Oh, absolutely. All right. You gonna take him out to dinner tonight?
Oh yes.
Oh.
Me and his father's here.
All right. Well, good. Take him out. Have fun for me.
All right.
All right. Now, if you could look into the camera and talk to him right now, what would you say?
Welcome home, Quayshawn. Mom and Daddy here waiting for you, and we love you.
All right. Now, can I ask what does the sign say?
Welcome home, Quayshawn.
Well,
There's his father right here.
Oh, where's the father? Oh, here.
Yeah. That's my cousin. Yeah.
Oh, well, here's the father and here's the cousin.
Right.
All right. Well, in that case, if you two had anything to say to Quayshawn and you were looking at him right now, what would it be?
Come home. Say what?
I'm glad you made it. That's it.
All right. And for you?
I'm glad that he made a career move, and I'm glad that he's serving the country and keep all the terrorists out.
All right. Well, there you have it. Petty Officer Ailes, back to you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Petty Officer Mandello. It is an exciting day here at Naval Station Norfolk, and thank you for tuning in as we welcome home the USS Harry S. Truman right here at NavyLive.dod.mil. The Truman Carrier Strike Group was deployed as part of the ongoing rotation of forward deployed forces to support maritime security operations in international waters across the globe. The strike group consists of nearly 6,000 sailors and Marines. Today, while aircraft carriers remain the centerpiece of the nation's maritime ability to deter, fight, and win major wars, they are also an integral part in building partnerships. During its 9 months away from Norfolk, Truman visited France, Jebel Ali, and Bahrain. She also conducted 12 Strait of Hormuz transits and 2 Suez Canal transits. The ship's dental department saw more than 8,000 patient visits and performed more than 5,000 exams. The medical department saw more than 26,000 patients and filled more than 17,000 prescriptions. The ship's barber shop gave more than 21,000 haircuts during this deployment, and more than 400,000 pounds of laundry were washed. More than 1 million cans of soda were sold, and almost 400,000 cans of Red Bull were purchased by the crew. The crew drank another 47,000 gallons of milk and consumed more than 117,000 pounds of chicken wings, totaling more than $12 million worth of food consumed during her 9 months at sea. Now let's check back in with Petty Officer Mandello, standing by with family and friends. Mandello?
Thank you, Petty Officer Ailes. Again, I'm Petty Officer Chelsea Mandello, and I'm here with some excited family members who are ready to see their Truman sailor back home. So, guys, where are you coming from?
Northeast Ohio.
Okay, and who are you here to see?
Alexander James Franklin Saffles.
My, okay, all right. I think I got all that. All right, so what does Alex do on the ship?
He's ordnance.
Ordnance, okay. All right, before we get ahead of ourselves, you said you're coming from Ohio.
Yes.
Right? How's the weather up there?
Cold.
Oh.
Give it a couple of minutes though and it'll be warm.
Oh, okay.
And then a couple more minutes and it'll be fall time, so.
Oh, that sounds like Virginia. Wow. Okay, well, man. And I see that you guys have some wonderful shirts and even a sign here. This is great. Where'd you get the shirts from?
One of our mom's friends made them for us.
All right, and even the dog tags too?
Dog tags came from Alex.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. All right. So are you really excited to see Alex?
Yes, absolutely. Can't wait.
Long deployment.
Oh, it really has.
First one.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
How long has Alex been in the Navy?
He's been gone a year.
Oh, man. Okay.
He turned 21 while he was gone.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Alex. Okay, have you guys been talking to him during his deployment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Skype is a good thing when they're in port.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Did you get him an international phone so he can call you?
Yes.
Yes. See, good parents, good people. All right, now who are these wonderful people?
More siblings.
More siblings. Okay, so it's a big family.
Yes.
And we're all going Navy.
Right.
That's okay. Don't worry. I won't hold it against you. Okay. All right. Well, can you tell me a little bit about Alex?
He's a soccer superstar. That's all he did in high school.
Superstar.
He was in soccer for forever, so
Oh.
he has always been soccer and more soccer is his life.
Okay. Do you know some of the ports that he hit?
He was in Bahrain and Dubai.
Those are the two he was in the most, yeah.
Okay.
And then Spain on the way home.
There we go. I know they play soccer in Spain.
Yes, he didn't get to do it this time, but he joined the team, but he didn't get to play this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if all of you were talking to Alex, and let's just say that the camera is Alex, what would you say to him right now?
Alexander, I can't wait till you get home and kiss your whole face.
I don't even know. I'm glad you're home, brother. It's about time.
And
You need to spend time with your nephew now.
And we're very, very proud of you. Very proud.
How about the siblings?
Welcome home. We miss you a lot.
Welcome home, brother.
All right. How about you?
Welcome home, Alex.
All right. Well, thank you so much. There you have it. All right, Petty Officer Ailes, back to you.
Thank you, Petty Officer Mandello. Coming up, we'll be providing coverage of Truman sailors disembarking the ship as they return to Virginia for the first time in more than 9 months. We have spouses standing by to provide their loved ones with their first kiss, and lots of excited moms standing by to get dad and baby reunited. It is a very exciting day here at Naval Station Norfolk. For the viewing audience at home, we encourage you, your family, and your friends to check out today's broadcast at navylive.dod.mil and leave your comments as we welcome home our sailors. As we await the arrival of Truman, let's take a look at the returning strike group. The Harry S. Truman Carrier Strike Group is comprised of the aircraft carrier, embarked carrier Air Wing 3, embarked 1st Combined Destroyer Squadron, guided missile cruisers USS San Jacinto and USS Gettysburg, and guided missile destroyers USS Bulkley and USS Mason. While deployed, the Carrier Strike Group and its 6,000 sailors and Marines successfully conducted a full range of operations, ranging from maritime security operations and multinational exercises to assisting Marines in distress to providing support for Operation Enduring Freedom. These multinational exercises provided specialized training in mission areas such as air defense and counter-piracy, while improving interoperability between U.S. and coalition navies and providing reassurance to regional partners. The Harry S. Truman Carrier Strike Group also conducted a full range of combined Carrier Strike Group operations with a French Navy strike group for more than 5 weeks in the Gulf of Oman, Arabian Sea, and Arabian Gulf. The two navies operated and exercised together, conducting flight operations, boarding exercises, air defense exercises, combat search and rescue training, live gunnery exercises, and personnel exchanges. Let's check back in with Petty Officer Mandello standing by with family and friends as the USS Harry S. Truman makes her arrival to Naval Station Norfolk, Virginia.
Thank you, Petty Officer Ailes. Again, I'm Petty Officer Chelsea Mandello, and I'm here with some excited family members. And now that the ship is coming in, you can kind of see it right over there. How do you guys feel? Where are you from?
Excited. From Stafford, Virginia.
Upstate New York.
All right, same to you?
Yes, upstate New York.
I love the outfits, by the way. It's all very Navy. Love it. Fantastic. This is a Navy family here. Yeah. So can I get your names?
Sonia Telez.
Okay.
Nikki Rodney.
Oh, spell your name.
Lisa Griffith.
Jerry Griffith.
Aiden Griffith.
All right. Well, here's the Griffins. So who are you here to see?
My husband, O2 Rodney. Love you. It's my brother.
Okay. And your
Aunt.
Uncle.
this is your aunt. How are you?
Brother-in-law.
Uncle.
All right, now there's the ship that's coming in. All right, so we're getting pretty excited. So can you tell me a little bit about your husband on the ship?
My husband got flown, well, he's got there 2 months before they went on deployment. He just got back from a 9-month deployment before that. So, yay, you're coming home for longer than 2 months. And I love you. 18 months out to sea, no fun.
Now, what'd you say he does on the ship?
He's an operations specialist. He's the ASSEC, and 1 out of 2 of them on the ship, so.
Okay, all right, now when he comes off that ship, what are you guys going to do when you see him?
Party.
Party.
Charge him.
Are you guys going to take him out tonight?
Oh, honey boo, I got all the food cooked. And we're gonna barbecue and go hard.
Okay.
Party.
Can I come? Yeah.
Whatever, more food.
Perfect. We'll give you directions. All right. Now let's say that he was here right now. What would you say to him?
I love you, and I'm so excited to have you here.
Miss you, can't wait to see you.
All right.
Would you say to Uncle Jimmy? Say love you.
Love you.
Oh, there we go.
We're just absolutely proud of you and glad to have you home.
All right. How about you, little man?
I'm happy to see you again.
All right. That's fantastic. I love your all suits again, by the way. All right. Well, there you have it. Petty Officer Ailes, back to you.
Welcome back to the Navy Live broadcast of the USS Harry S. Truman Homecoming. If you're just tuning in, I'm Petty Officer Justin Ailes reporting for Navy Public Affairs Support Element East at Naval Station Norfolk, Virginia. Today we are bringing you live coverage of the Truman's return to homeport after completing more than 9 months at sea. Joining us in the crowd today is Petty Officer Mandello, who is speaking with our family members and friends in attendance as we welcome home Truman and her sailors. Coming up, we'll be providing you information on some of the impressive accomplishments Truman made during this deployment, and we'll take a look at what it takes to make a sea tour successful. Today's broadcast can be viewed at navylive.dod.mil, and we invite those who can't be with us today to check out the website and leave your comments as we welcome home our sailors. Truman is returning to Norfolk today after completing her support of Operation Enduring Freedom, a multinational humanitarian and maritime security operation. Truman, which is the flagship for the Harry S. Truman Carrier Strike Group, most recently deployed to the U.S. 5th Fleet Area of Responsibility, conducting maritime security operations and supporting theater security cooperation efforts. Carrier Air Wing 3 embarked on board the aircraft carrier, flew more than 2,900 sorties and more than 16,000 flight hours in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Truman's commanding officer, Captain Bob Ross, said recently, the teamwork between Truman and Carrier Air Wing 3 was the driving force behind successful support for Operation Enduring Freedom. Coming up, we'll discuss more about Truman's support of Operation Enduring Freedom and speak with family and friends in attendance. Now let's kick it back over to Petty Officer Mandello in the crowd. Mandello, how's it going over there?
Thank you, Petty Officer Ailes. Again, I'm Petty Officer Chelsea Mandello out here on Pier 14 with some excited family members. We're starting to see the ship as it's about to pull in. And again, I'm here with some excited family members. Ma'am, can you tell me your name?
Kelly Cook.
All right, you?
Ashley Aceveda.
All right, where are you guys coming from?
I'm from Annapolis, Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, man, how was the drives?
Long, but we're happy to be here.
There you go. Well, thank you for coming out and supporting your sailor. Speaking of, what's the name of your sailor?
It is Airman Tyler Cook.
Oh, okay. And that's your son?
That's my son. Yep, her boyfriend.
Oh, okay. All right. So can you tell me a little bit about him?
He's a great kid. Love him to death. And he's extremely excited to be home, and he is manning the rails today. So we are going to be looking for him. We told him to look for a bright orange sign, so we're hoping to get a glimpse of him before they actually dock.
Okay, I'm sure he'll be the one in white.
That's him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, so was this his first deployment?
It is.
Oh, okay. Do you know where all he went?
He was in Bahrain. They visited Dubai, and I know he had a couple of days in Spain.
Oh, I would love to be there right now. Oh, well, here it comes.
We're getting close.
All right. So if you could say anything to your sailor, let's say he's here right now,
Okay.
what would you say to him?
I say, Tyler Cook, we're so proud of you. We love you. Welcome home. I can't wait to spend the next 4 days with you.
I can't wait for you to get that boat off that boat so we can squeeze you till you pop. All right. Do you have any special plans for him tonight?
I'm sure he's going to want to have a nice homemade meal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
so we're probably going to go out to eat, and then we are going to go see some family members in Savannah.
Oh, God, I would love to be down there right now. Okay. All right. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say? We love you.
Just welcome home and we love you.
All right. Well, there it is. Petty Officer Ailes, back to you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
I'm still interviewing families. How you doing? You cool?
No, I'm excited. I can't help it. I haven't seen my daughter in 9 months.
Oh, God bless you. Oh, and Dad, you're supposed to be taking care of her.
He does.
Much better.
How's it going? Oh, okay. 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 All right. So now the ship is coming in. We're standing by the
I really don't know. I think so. I think they all are, aren't they?
No, that carrier has the 4,000 and maybe 200. I bet they're full. It's standing relatively.
Yeah. I would think so. When we left,
We're here, man. I'm just so right from there.
Georgia was always supposed to be. First one's always the hardest.
it's hard for me.
Were you able to email her?
Not much. Here's the jet. It's on the flight deck.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah. ABS? Yeah. Yeah, she's great. You're right.
Great.
You're right. That's right. Man, that's a busy job. I've been taking photos before. That's 24 hours.
Was up at the time.
Okay. Up there,
Oh, yeah, they sit right there.
yeah. Okay. Background noise. All right. Going ahead and getting a little bit closer here. There we go. All right. And now I'm going to introduce myself, and then I'll start talking to you all.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right. Don't worry. You got this. All right. Thank you, Petty Officer Ailes. Again, I'm Petty Officer Chelsea Mandello, and I'm out here interviewing some wonderfully excited folks to see their Truman sailor coming home. So, how are you doing today?
I'm really excited.
I see that. I see that. Can you tell me your name?
Debbie Maxwell,
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Maxwell.
Donnie Maxwell.
All right. Well, where are you all coming from?
Calvary, Georgia.
All right. Well, it's a little bit warmer down there, isn't it?
No, not really. It was, and then it got cold.
Oh, well, welcome to Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Last time we were here, it was colder.
Oh, well, in
Yeah.
that case, this is nice.
Yeah, because we were here for Thanksgiving, and it was cold.
Oh, okay. So, tell me a little bit about your sailor. What's her name?
Her name's Brienne.
All right, and what is it that Brienne does on the ship?
She works on the flight deck, fueling the jets.
Okay, does she really like it?
No, she loves it. She loves it. It keeps her busy, out of trouble.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that's good. Was this her first deployment?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get to talk to her a little bit?
Not much, not enough. Not enough.
Don't start crying, please.
I'm just.
She's almost there. There's the ship.
I'm ready. I'm really ready.
All right. Well, I tell you what. When she gets here and she gets off that ship, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna grab her and I'm gonna hold her for probably the first 24 hours.
Tell you what. I mean, it looks like you're about to burst into tears now. So just. Dad, you're supposed to help pull her together.
I'm okay.
All right. Now, you said you're going to take her out tonight?
Oh yeah. We're going to go out. We're going to go somewhere. I don't care where we go, as long as I get to be close to her.
Do you know some of the ports that she visited?
Spain. She visited France. She was in Bahrain and Dubai. She was in Dubai 3 times. She really loved Dubai.
Oh yeah.
And she sent me stuff from Dubai. It was really cool.
What'd she send you?
Some cups and some candy and some cookies and an Aladdin's lamp, and it was just really neat, and a bag.
All right. Well, I tell you what. If you had anything that you'd like to say to Brienne, you could just look right into the camera and tell her. What would it be?
I love you so much, baby, and I missed you so much, and I can't wait to see you.
All right. How about you?
BABG. Badass baby girl.
All right, there you go. Well, there you have it. Petty Officer Ailes, back to you.
There we go. And welcome back to the USS Harry S. Truman live broadcast homecoming. And I'm standing by here with Sarah. Hello, Sarah. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. And where are you coming from?
We came from Texas, but we're stationed here.
Fantastic. And who's this little guy we got with us today?
This is Jason. He's our newborn.
How old is Jason?
He'll be a week from 9 months, Sunday.
Congratulations. And who are you here to see today?
My husband.
And is this the first time you'll be seeing Jason?
Yes, sir.
All right. So how are you feeling today?
So excited, nervous, scared, everything. Yeah.
What was it like with him being gone for the last 9 months? What were some of the obstacles you had to overcome?
Well, having him 5 days after they left, and then traveling cross country to go home and back, and I guess just everything that happens in deployment, all the scary and the cars breaking down and everything. So.
It's a pretty big day for you.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Thank you very much for joining us. That is fantastic. All right, we're going to cut back to Petty Officer Mandello shortly, interviewing other people in the audience. And as you can see, the USS Harry S. Truman is making its arrival. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back shortly.
Thank you, Petty Officer Ailes. Well, we're starting to see the ship pull into the pier, and it's starting to get very exciting out here. I have a wonderful family here with me, and I'm going to talk to. They're just happy to see their sailor. So, what's your names?
Scott McLean.
All right.
Laura McLean.
Charles McLean.
Gene McLean.
All right, so who are you out here to see?
Seaman Airman Ryan McLean.
Okay, all right, and where are you coming from?
Michigan.
Oh.
They're from Indiana.
Read more facts while we're waiting.
Near Indianapolis.
Oh, okay, so you're used to this weather. Yeah.
Who can ever Who can ever be used to this weather?
Oh, well, I mean, you're bundled pretty warm.
I am.
All right, so can you tell me a little bit about your son?
He's airman. I'm having trouble on here.
He fuels the planes. He's
Thank
22 years old. He's single, and we love him to death.
Man, you're really pushing that single part.
That's right.
Well, at least he's got health benefits, right?
Right.
Okay, all right. So are you pretty excited to see him?
Very excited.
Very excited. All right. How about grandparents?
It amazes me how so many people are much taller than, I'm such a short shrimp, that I can't see above everybody. I tried to take a picture about it, everybody's in the way. But I'm going to get right up close to him and just hug him to death.
Well, thank you so much for coming out, though.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it really means a lot to us sailors when our family comes out and supports us like this. Yeah.
We're so proud of him. We're so proud of you guys. All of you.
Thank you so much. Now, if you could see him and you could talk to him right now, which there's the ship, so you will pretty soon. What would you say to him?
We love you and we've missed you all this time and we're glad to have you home.
I love you and can't wait to hold you.
Same here.
Yeah, I want to give you a big hug, Ryan, as soon as you're right in front of me.
All right. Well, I'm happy for him. You gonna take him out to dinner tonight?
We are.
Oh yeah. Where are you taking him?
Red Lobster, probably.
Red Lobster.
He loves seafood.
Man, so he gets straight off the ship, and the first thing you're gonna do is take
Take him
seafood.
for seafood.
All right. Well, here comes the ship. So thank you folks so much.
Thank you.
And Petty Officer Ailes, back to you.
Welcome back. I'm Petty Officer Justin Ailes. If you're just tuning in, I'm standing by with a shipmate as we wait on the USS Harry S. Truman's arrival. What's your name?
AO3 McGee.
What's going on, AO3 McGee? How are you?
You know, it's a good early day. Just got off duty from the USS Abraham Lincoln. Came out here to show support. I got a best friend out here when I was on deployment with them, because I just got off deployment with them. While I was out there, I made a lot of new friends, and I wanted to come out here and show them some support. I missed a couple of them. It's been a minute since I've seen them. I got back in January.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Who are your friends on board?
I got ABF3 Young, AO2 Nicholas, AO2 DeJesus, AO3 Motley, AO1 Seba, even though me and him had a little issues, but he's still cool. AO1 Parker, AO1 Rouse. I can go on and on with all these.
You got a lot of friends. You have a lot of friends.
I was real kind of popular on this ship a little bit when I wasn't getting on everybody's nerves. Let me see, AO2 Bonner, AO2 Jenkins, AO2 Vital, AO2 Hurst, AO1 Pierce. It's a lot of them. Aaron Howard, AO2 Berry.
That is a lot of people. What are your plans once they get off board? Are you buying them all dinner?
No, I'm trying to see who's gonna buy me dinner for this traffic. Like, you know how bad it was trying to get out here? I'm trying to see who's gonna buy me lunch. That's what I'm trying to do.
Very nice.
I'll take them out to a party or something, but I ain't buying dinner for everybody. I gotta help some people move off the ship anyway, so it ain't like I can leave. I had no choice but to come. You know, just
Good stuff. So why is it important to you today to be out here and show your support for your friends?
because I want somebody to be out here to show me support when I come back off another long deployment. I know they looking forward to it. They had a long, rough 9 months. Like I said, I was out there with them for like 5.5 months. So I know the struggles and the stress that they go through, and having people out here, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. I got roses. So I hope they like it.
Oh, so you had a mix. I'm going to have him turn around.
That's great. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. And as you can see, they're pulling in right now.
Yeah, they coming in. I know everybody that's manning the rails probably in tears right now. I had to man the rails once before, so I know what that feel like to see all these people out here waiting on them. They feel real good. Some of them up there crying.
Yeah.
It's a couple of them crying.
Good
I know
stuff.
they is.
It's an exciting day here at Naval Station Norfolk. Thank you very much for tuning in right here at the Navy Live broadcast of the USS Harry S. Truman Homecoming.
Thank you, Petty Officer Ailes. Again, I'm Petty Officer Chelsea Mandel, and I'm here with some excited family members. See, there we go. So, where are you guys coming from?
Upstate New York. Delhi, New York.
Oh, yeah, okay. How was the drive?
Wonderful.
Long.
Long.
Okay.
It's worth it. It's definitely worth
Yeah.
it.
Who are you here to see?
My son, Christopher. My brother.
My cousin.
My cousin.
Your cousin. Not her cousin, your cousin.
Both of our cousins.
Okay. And I love these shirts and these signs. Could you go on ahead and turn around for us real fast? There you go. There we go. Welcome home, Christopher. All right. And just one more question. What does Christopher do on the ship?
IT.
An IT.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of fun. Well, there we go. Excited family members. Petty Officer Ailes, back to you.
Okay, thank you.
Full slides.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited for you guys. It's almost here.
I know.
I can't even see the ship.
You can't see the ship? Look, there it is.
Before I couldn't, so I really kept scoring.
Reed, do we need more? Brophy is looking for more people.
Yes. Welcome back. I'm standing by now with friends and family of the ship. Hi, what's your name?
Candy Pickett.
And where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Norfolk.
Fantastic. And who are you here to see today?
I'm here to see my husband, Ian 2 Pickett Joseph.
Fantastic. Do you have any family and friends watching at home?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I posted a link, so hopefully they are watching. So.
Fantastic. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to while we've got you?
I just wanted to say hi to my husband, first of all, coming home, and also all my family back home in Arizona. Mom and Dad Pickett, and also my mom, my brother-in-law, my sister, and everybody.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
How was it dealing with the last 9 months while he was deployed?
It's been difficult, but I mean, at the same time, you learn a lot of things about yourself. So we kind of took it as like a positive rather than looking at the negatives. And now we're just happy to have him home.
How long has he been in the Navy?
He's been in the Navy for 5 years.
Is this one of his first major deployments?
Yes, it is. It's his first deployment, actually.
Fantastic. Yeah. All right. So it was definitely an experience for you.
Yeah, definitely.
What were some of the things you've learned to some of the challenges you've accomplished while he's been gone?
Some of the things, getting the kids in and out of the car by myself. No, that's a big one. No, but actually we started doing a lot of, actually I have 3 kids. Well, we have 3 kids. My son, he just started homeschooling, which was a big thing. That was a big thing kind of to overcome because he was kind of here to miss all that. But at the same time, I mean, he's excited to come home and start, doing the whole homeschooling thing and just be dad again. So we're excited.
Fantastic. In your opinion, why is it important for you to be here today to show your support?
I just think it's important, just to be here for him, to show him that I'm still here, that, he did a great job out there, and as much as he is out there serving our country, I'm here for him, supporting him 100%.
That's fantastic. Well, if you want to take a look, turn around. They are pulling back into port as we speak. And that's fantastic. Thank you very much for being here to show your support as the USS Harry S. Truman makes its return to home port right here at Naval Station Norfolk. We'll be back in a little bit. We're going to kick it over to Petty Officer Mandello shortly with another interview with family and friends. Please don't go anywhere. We've got lots more to come.
Thank you, Petty Officer Els. Well, it's definitely getting excited out here on the pier. We are right in distance from the Truman, which is coming home. And I'm out here with an excited family member. Sir, what's your name?
My name is John Brachaszewski.
All right, and who are you waiting for?
My son, Nicholas Brachaszewski.
All right. And can you tell me a little bit about Nick?
He is a sailor on the USS Truman aircraft carrier, which is approaching right now. Excited to see him. Very proud.
Yeah, all right. So what is it that Nick does on board?
He is a E3. He is in the arms coordinates, is that correct? Or aviation coordinates, I should say, yes.
All right, have you been able to talk to him during this deployment?
Through email and things of that nature. Nothing, not on phones or anything, but lots of emails, yes.
Okay, do you know some of the ports that he's hit?
He's hit Spain, I believe Italy. He told me he was off the coast of Iran and Iraq, Syria, Dubai, France, many of them, yes.
Okay, so he's had a little fun for this deployment.
He's had some fun, yes, he has.
Yeah, all right. Well, now, do you know, is he going to be one of them that's manning the lines?
That I am not certain of. I did receive a couple text messages that he would be on the highest point of the ship, but I don't know where on the flight deck that could be.
Okay, but you're really excited to see him.
Yes, we are.
All right. Now, if you could talk to him just right now, just look into the camera and talk to him, what would you say?
Nicholas, we are all very proud of you. Welcome home. It's been a long time. Can't wait to see you. And we're going to go get tattoos today, you and I.
All right, well, there you go. Petty Officer Els, back to you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you. Come on up. How you doing? I'm Chelsea. Nice to meet you. How you doing?
That's Mary Jo.
Mary Jo. How you doing, baby girl? Well, she's happy. Staying warm, I hope.
Yeah, it's not she got it. Can you wave to John? Can you wave? And then what am I? When I was little, my dad was in the Navy, and I ran to every guy and hugged every leg because I couldn't tell the difference. I could tell it's something else is so Can you just tell me if my dress is up in the back? No. Okay. I don't want people getting this show. Yeah, Joe, we're gonna be on TV. Yeah, Katie, can you get a photo?
And I'll pose.
Okay.
Okay.
Mary Jo, can you look at Katie? Can you look at Katie?
Welcome back. Hi, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm doing great. And your name?
Ashley Guy.
And who are you here to see today, Ashley?
We are here to see my husband, Justin Guy. And he's been gone for almost 10 months. So.
And how do you feel today knowing that your husband's going to be back soon?
Excited, relieved, nervous.
And who's this little angel?
This is Jordan. Can you say hi?
Hi, Jordan. Nothing? All right. That's good. How old is Jordan?
She's 2.
Are you excited to see your dad today?
Mm-hmm. She said yes.
For you, what were some of the biggest obstacles you had to overcome while he's been deployed for the last 9 months?
Carrying in groceries and 2 toddlers. I've got a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old, and they did not enjoy this. They're young and they can't figure it out, so that was definitely the hardest part.
How long has he been in the Navy?
He joined in October of 2012, so not very long.
Is this one of the first major deployments he's been on?
Yes. He's had little 2-week things, but we've never done this.
Fantastic. And what are some of the major things you've learned while he's been gone?
Communication.
How was communication?
It wasn't too bad. We got to email most of the time every day. I think we only got to talk on the phone a couple of times, but we emailed. It wasn't bad. I think we only Skyped like 3 times, so.
Fantastic. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to be here today?
11. We are ready.
That's great. And how about you, young lady? How excited are you?
Are you excited? Mm-hmm.
I'll take that as a yes. Fantastic. Well, as you can see right over our shoulder here, the USS Harry S. Truman is at pier side, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big day here at Naval Station Norfolk. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, we'll be back shortly after this.
Thank you, Petty Officer Ailes. I'm Petty Officer Chelsea Mandello, and the ship has just pulled up right in front of us. I'm here with some excited family members who are ready to see their sailor. So what's your name?
Hannah.
All right, and who's this little girl?
Mary Jo.
All right, and who are you here to see?
John Riley.
Okay, what does John do on the ship?
Ordnance.
Okay, all right. Do you know some of the ports that he's hit during this deployment?
Dubai, Bahrain, France, Spain.
Okay, it's a lot of fun. You excited to see him?
Yeah.
How about this little girl?
Are you excited?
All right. Okay, can you tell me a little bit about him?
He's from Colorado, and he's been on the ship for about 3 years now, so this is his first deployment, and he's had a lot of fun in port, but he's really excited to be home.
Okay, I love your outfit, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, now, it's almost that time for you to see your sailor, but If you could talk to him right now and just look into the camera and say a message to him, what would it be?
I missed you more than you would know, but I'm really glad that you're home and I'm excited for the summer.
All right, and how about this little girl? Who is this?
John's niece.
All right, does she talk? Would she like to say anything?
Mary Jo, can you say your name? She's so shy.
That's okay. She's absolutely adorable.
Thank you.
All right, well, there we go. It's getting very excited out here on the pier, and all of the sailors are out waving their sailors on the ship. Petty Officer Ailes, back to you.
Welcome back. I'm now joined with Mr. Skip Marion. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Even in this chilly weather, I'm doing wonderful.
It is an oddly chilly day for April.
It sure is.
And who are you here to see today off the USS Harry S. Truman?
My son is a Lieutenant J.G. Broward Marion, and he's a supply officer on the Truman.
Fantastic. Is this one of the first major deployments for him, or how long has he been in the Navy?
He's a Mustang, so he's seen nothing but sea duty, it seems, since he joined the Navy and got out of Great Lakes.
Awesome. How was communication between you two while he was deployed?
That was wonderful. We got to talk to him and Skype with him when he was in port, and we got to talk to him through the various communication systems the Navy allows us to talk to him.
Fantastic. What were some of the ports that they got to go to?
Well, as I remember, they got to stop several times in the Persian Gulf in the Middle East. Also, going in, they had planned to stop in Portugal, but they didn't. They stopped, I believe, in Majorca or Spain on coming out. And I don't know this, but I imagine they also got maybe a stop in Italy.
Now, your prior service, is that correct, sir?
Yes, that's right.
And how long were you in, sir?
Active and reserve time, I did 22 years.
Thank you very much for your service. 22 years in the Navy, that's an accomplishment. Good job. And what did you do for the Navy, sir?
I was a flyer. I was an Airedale. Flew various kinds of prop-driven airplanes. And my last assignment was in a weather squadron, VW-1, flying in hurricanes.
Wow. What were some of the milestones of your career?
Got to be a flight instructor, teach other young pilots how to fly. After I got out, I went to law school, but I stayed in the reserves, and so I wound up being a assistant staff judge advocate to an admiral. That was really something too.
So you definitely got to do your fair share of deployments as well, sir. Is that correct?
I did.
What was one of the longest deployments you'd been on?
I was stationed on Guam, and we deployed to Vietnam, to Marine Air Group 13 in Chu Lai, Vietnam, and we would fly AWACS missions in the Gulf of Tonkin. I never had to go out for 9 months like this, thank goodness. I'm not sure I could have done it, but God love all the people on this boat who did. Excuse me.
No, that's fine. So now that we've got him back, what is one of the first things you guys are going to do?
As I remember, he's going to gather his two boys, my grandchildren, and we're going to head to some American-type restaurant and have a cheeseburger.
That sounds like a great plan. Thank you very much for joining us, sir, and thank you again for your service. I appreciate it. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the USS Harry S. Truman is pierside right here at Naval Station Norfolk. It's a big day. Back to you.
Thank you, Petty Officer Ailes. Well, I'm here with another excited family who's ready to see their Truman sailor come home. So can I have your names?
Yes, I'm Stephanie. This is my daughter, Elena.
Okay.
My son, Cameron.
Okay.
We're here.
Where are you coming from today?
From Norfolk, Virginia. We're here in Newport News. We reside here. He's stationed here, and we're excited.
Okay, so you're pretty used to the weather then.
Yes, not this weather in April. No, usually at this time of year we're ready for warm weather, not cold.
And you said you're ready for your sailor to come home.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay, what's his name?
It's Senior Chief Claiborne, James Claiborne. Welcome home, babe.
Do you know what Senior Chief does on the ship?
He works for HSC 7. Works with the Dusty Dog Squadron.
Have you talked to him a lot during this deployment?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Almost every day. Email is great. Phone calls random, but yes.
Okay, and you're definitely ready to have him home.
I am. It's been a long appointment. We're ready to have. Ready.
You taking him out for dinner tonight?
Yes. Yes, we are.
All right. Well, it's almost that time. The ship is right in front of us. But when you see him, what are you going to say?
Welcome home, baby. We missed you and I love you.
How about you, Elena?